Kind of funny actually, the last time we tried this epic adventure we're about to go on, which is going over to Long Point, we broke our last set of dinghy davits. So hopefully that won't happen this time. These ones are much stronger, so there really shouldn't be any problems. But yeah, I'm gonna slap this bolt in and we're gonna clean up this mess of a boat.
I don't even know where to start to clean.
And get a little more provisioning done, some gas, some diesel. Diesel. Put the dinghy on, and it looks like the wind, actually it switched back to southwest, but it had switched to like almost northwest. So anyways, it's a bit shifty, so we might actually get to sail more than we originally had planned. So that's gonna be awesome.
Too much crap. Okay, we had all the hatches open because we were painting, but now I'm trying to quickly put it back together so that we can take off for the weekend. I just don't know where to start. This whole trip is a bit of a last minute decision, so the fuel dock is kind of closed, so I had to run over to the gas station and fill up our diesel jerry cans. So now we should be pretty full, so we should have enough fuel to make it there and back if we have to, but ideally we're gonna do more sailing than motoring. The boat is still a mess, but at least the outside is all good.
We are replacing this batten. Oh, I need the small batten.
Here's the small batten.
Oh, thanks.
How's it going?
Pretty good. It's a little more stressful at night, that's for sure. It's strenuous on the eyes just to make sure that you can see everything, but I'm sure I'm just being paranoid because it's our first time taking the boat out at night. But you can see pretty clearly. We got a nice clear sky tonight, so it should be a really beautiful night.
So I just finished my first night watch. Woohoo! It was pretty sweet actually. It was quite windy, gusty for the first bit with some decent waves. Then I kind of calmed down for a bit. So it was really special, like just being out there when it's dark and there was the moon, and I actually saw 3 shooting stars. Being out there when it's all dark with tons of stars by yourself, there's like not a single boat. It's just so calm and weird, like you can actually see, except when the moon did go to sleep. It was a little tricky, and there's all these wells heads kind of thing that are like little pipes that are popping up, and when you look at the map it's just like landmines, it looks like, but the water level is a good 4 to 6 feet higher than normal, so they're pretty much all in the water because I have not seen a single one. So now time to go to bed and try to get a little bit of rest because Corey's gonna wake me up so that I can actually watch the sunrise. We've got an average of 4.8 knots per hour, and that's with a small jib and 2 reefs in the main. So we're doing pretty decent considering the wind's coming almost from where we want to go to.
Well, we didn't get much of a sunrise. It's pretty cloudy, but we had a wonderful sail this evening, last night, our first night sail, and we got to sail the whole way. We didn't have to motor really so far. So we covered almost 30 nautical miles. We have another 20 to go, and we'll be at Pottahawk. Yeah! I'm gonna go take another little nap now, I think, because I'm still pretty sleepy.
Good morning! And I am back on watch, where he's trying to do another little snooze. The sea is pretty calm, which is kind of nice. And there's a bit of wind, still sailing. Oof, I'm tired. It's like 6 in the morning. I've been on watch for about an hour and I'm super bundled up. It's so funny. It was like super hot all week, and now that we've been on the lake, I'm actually really cold. I had to put on some socks, put on my jacket because I was like, oh, I'm freezing. Ooh, the wind's coming back. We're kind of going a little too far south, but we're still pointing kind of towards Long Point. So once we reach the point, we'll probably just tack back and try to make it to Pottahawk.
You are relieved.
Woohoo!
Time for a nap.
Oh, I'm so tired. It's, what is it? 7:35 in the morning. We have covered 38.3 nautical miles. It's been a really nice night actually. And morning, sunrise was not really bright, but whatever. And we even had a little bird fin. That was quite exciting. We have a bird. But now I'm going downstairs. Yes!
I'm gonna read a book. Alright.
Alright. Alrighty then. Have you got it?
Our autopilot Jittery Jackson is being very
Failing.
stubborn today, so
He's tired. Super tired. Just like me.
good night.
Night. Doing this here.
Hey.
How was your night?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was very peaceful, actually. I really like sailing at night. I was a little bit nerve-wracked at first, but it's quite peaceful. One thing though is when the clouds come in or the moon goes away, you can't see almost anything. Like, you really have to struggle to keep an eye out or just trust your electronics, really.
So we just dropped the anchor at Pottahawk Point and we're ready to party, but there's not that many boats here yet. I guess we're still early Friday, but we finally made it. Only took us 16 hours
And 71 nautical miles.
and 71 nautical miles, which technically should be a 45-50 nautical mile journey, but the wind was coming pretty much straight at us. So we did a little bit of zigzagging and also went to the wrong point initially. Couldn't see any boats, so we're like, yeah, that's probably not here. So we carried on, but we found it. And there's numbers on the trees. So we are at number 10. Lucky number 10. We made it to the anchor. Do you know what I wish for on my first shooting star? A safe passage. And this deserves a beer. Cheers to How many miles did we do? 70?
71
So, trade you.
nautical miles. Thank you.
Whoop! Cheers!
Cheers.
We're alive. Corey's getting the dinghy ready. We're gonna go see our friends Donna and Dave. Woohoo! Which
It's beautiful here.
are right over there.
It's so calm here comparing to where we were just sailing and motoring. This is gonna be wonderful.
Oh,
Uh-oh, mosquitoes are here though.
what are you getting ready?
Our stern anchor. This will be the first time we're using a stern anchor. It seems like everybody here uses one to kind of keep all the boats in line because a lot of people raft up to each other and stuff. And we had this big beefy chain that was donated to us, but it's way too overkill to be bringing that in the dinghy and bringing it out for the stern anchor. So I'm just going to tie the rope directly to it, and we're going to throw it out back and try to give ourselves similar alignment to everybody else, so nobody runs over our anchor line, and I don't know, it'll just be easier. We won't swing. We won't swing in the winds either. So we'll be always in one spot unless we're dragging.
Bye bye.
See ya. I'm swinging back. Hello.
Why did we spend a full night coming to Long Point or Pottahawk Point? Tell me.
For this, so we could relax, and well, we really wanted to come. Actually, we wanted to do a circumnavigate of the lake originally, but we've been so busy with work and getting the boat ready that I really don't think it's gonna happen before we leave. But this was kind of the next best thing, and it just came up that this was Pottahawk. I think it's called Pissup or something. Anyway, Pottahawk drunken party where there's upwards to 1,000 boats are normally here on the weekend. I think Sunday is the biggest day, but the water is really high right now, so there's not really a walking area, or at least you're just gonna have to wade through a lot deeper water than you typically would. So it's gonna be a fun time. What are you doing, pretty lady?
I am bringing the dinghy up a little bit because I think we're gonna move from here a little over there.
Somewhere a little closer to that sailboat, probably like right there. Get as close as we can, bow in, then back off on the anchor and set our stern anchor. It's gonna be awesome! Yeah! Beautiful. Nice sand bottom. It's set so easily. Oh, it feels so good to get in the water. Oh.
So yesterday night was interesting to say the least. A little bit more stressful than the first night. I didn't sleep that great, but with Pottahawk Point, it's pretty much, it's kind of deepish, and then there's a bit of a sandbar, and then it gets deep again, and then another sandbar. So we've been anchoring a bit further out because we draw a little over 5 foot. So we had our bow anchor, stern anchor, nothing moved. Everything's been good for like 2 days. And then yesterday night, the wind clocked to the north, and there was a good swell going on and lots of wind. So we decided to release the stern anchor and let the boat swing and point into the wind. Shouldn't have done that because we ended up way into the shallows, and I think we might have hit bottom actually. There was a bit of a shudder. We ended up in really, really shallow water. So we ended up pulling up the bow anchor pretty quickly and moving way forward and resetting it.
And the boats are arriving in swarms. So many boats, so many boats. They're coming in!
There's a lot of people, a lot of power boaters. We are currently we're 5 sailboats. But yeah, it's just madness. There's like tons of boats. There's music wars going on all over the place. Apparently that's been going on since like the 1980s or something like that. At the beginning there was only a couple of them, and they told each other, oh, let's just do this again next year. And then it just kind of kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
The highway, and waves are pretty insane. Probably gonna have to tie off our dinghy a lot better. Oh yeah, I angled the boat perfectly for that wave. The next layer of boats is slowly being installed. It's crazy. People just back up onto the other row's anchor and sets another anchor, so this is all gonna fill up, I guess. And they just keep coming. What are you up to there?
I'm trying to upload our mini live video for Pottahawk Pissup 2019. But it's really, really slow. Internet is like next to non-existent here. So I think we've got 2 hours left. I might grab a beer and head to see our friends. We're getting ready to leave our sailboat and head over to our friend's boat. There's like police boats, so we don't want to be drinking and driving, so we'll just paddle over. All right. GoPro, stop recording.
How was your first ticket?
This is $125 beer. It tastes like shit. Cannot have open beers on a dinghy because there's no sleeping quarter, no bathroom, no kitchen. A wonderful police officer gave me a $125 ticket.
I know why. I did because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. I love you.
Love you!
Love you guys.
was such a fun time at Pottahawk. Our new friends and the other ones sent us say goodbye, watched us take off, and now we're heading back to Port Colborne. So it should be, it's gonna take a while. There's like no wind, so we're kind of motor sailing, going about 5 knots. But it's dead calm, which makes it fun for sailing around and just enjoying life.
What happened to all our wind? Ah! On this.
It's so dead, there's like no wind whatsoever. Yeah, maybe 2 knots of wind. So we're pretty much motor sailing or motoring all the way back to Port Colborne. It's about 35 nautical miles left to go. So should be there in 7-ish hours. In the meantime, having some lunch, enjoying the beautiful weather, and I might go for a nap really soon. Pottahawk was so awesome. It was just, it was like such an incredible experience. I didn't expect that many boats to be over, and to be honest, it wasn't necessarily the party that made the whole thing. It was also just the people we met. Dave and Donna from our marina had told us to come over, so we ended up joining them over there. And through them, we met some incredible people. Will and Tara were awesome. Like, the 4 of them just invited us over on their boat, fed us, gave us some beers. Like, it was just such a fun experience. I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. Who knows, next year? Probably gonna be down south though.
Come on, wind! You can do it!
Our friend Graham is just over there. We're about to catch up with them. They're from Sugarloaf Marina, and we ended up running into them at Pottahawk. So we're all heading back home now. Party's over. Did you guys have fun at Pottahawk?
Absolutely. Had a blast. I was just saying.
Our first. You
Yeah.
too.
The first year.
Gorgeous sails.
just hanging out at the bow here, watching the spinnaker flop around. We're motor sailing still because we want to get back before sundown. We have 10 nautical miles to go, so we should make it. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about how awesome Pottahawk was. Man, what a party that is. Oh, I wish I could go every year, but unfortunately, other aspirations and dreams are pulling me other directions. So many different personalities, but at the same time, everybody's out there for the same reason, to have a good time and just enjoy life and enjoy the boat life. That was the first time I'd ever been to some sort of event like that. You really felt a sense of camaraderie and, you know, everybody just out to look after each other. You don't normally see so many boats like rafted together so close to shore. And then you had kind of a neat little walkway of all these people walking from end to end, just enjoying life, having a few drinks and walking along the sandbank. The party boat was insane, playing crazy music with huge speakers and the boat right beside of it blowing foam everywhere. Oh, it was so fun. Thanks again to all you guys who made it possible and welcomed us onto your boats close to shore, because we were a sailboat way far away from shore, so it was really nice to be, you know, close to the action and enjoying it all with our old friends and our new friends. So thanks a lot.
I kind of don't want to get back home to Sugarloaf. It was such a nice weekend, but we're almost there. It's been about 8-9 hours, 50 nautical miles, and it was pretty much motor sailing the whole time because it was barely the wind. But it was an awesome day.